Last night, I had a nightmare that somebody cut my hair. And today, it happened. Welcome back, WOFolk. Today we're going to be starting a new series on the channel called Black and Happy, where I talk to you guys about how I have found my happiness and how I deal with really hard situations in my life. And today we're going to be talking about dealing with disappointment, because I'm obviously incredibly disappointed about losing my hair. Now, I know getting my hair cut is not the end of the world, but it definitely is for me disappointing. Especially if you saw in my previous video that I made all about black hairstyles, you know the struggle I went through to grow it out. And in order to work through this disappointment, I had to really dig deep and figure out what I needed to do to make myself feel better about the situation. And I came up with 3 really easy things that you can do just in case you ever become disappointed about something that, hurt your feelings. For me, I really had to personally dig deep to figure out, how do I work through this? How do I get past this disappointment and get back to my normally happy self? So today I went into the barbershop to get a haircut, and apparently he messed up the back of my head so much if I kept growing my hair out in the pattern that it was, I would look like I had a mushroom on the top of my head, and trust me, that's not a good look. And to get past that, even though I know it's a total first world problem, took a lot inside of me, because as you guys know, I had a very emotional connection with my hair. And if you didn't know, just check out my video about black hairstyles. So here are 3 ways that you can work through disappointment. Tip number 1, let it hurt. In order to get past something, you have to let yourself experience the full range of emotion. I believe that so oftentimes we as an African American community, especially men, internalize so much and try to just get past whatever is bothering us that we don't really have an opportunity to work through it. And if we don't allow ourselves to work through it, we're just compounding the trauma that we're experiencing, no matter how severe or how minute it might be. Tip number 2, talk to a loved one. And I mean really talk to a loved one. Literally immediately after I left the barbershop, the first person I contacted was my girlfriend Elizabeth. I texted a few good friends, a few homies of mine, just to share this burden that was weighing down on me. Trust me, I was really going through it. And this allowed me to really take ownership over the problem that I was experiencing, because I had the opportunity to vocalize it. And this was important for a couple of reasons. First, it let me share that burden with people that I knew that I could lean on. By doing this, I got to take some of that pressure off of my own mental health and share it with some people that I really cared about. The second way that it helped me is that it allowed me to vocalize it and let it release from my mind, from my body, from my spirit. By putting it out and letting it physically release from my body through talking about it, really helped me move in the direction of letting it go. Tip number 3, talk to the person who disappointed you. And this is a hard one, because you might not necessarily always have access to that person. Maybe there's not a specific person that disappointed you, but if there is an opportunity to talk to the person who hurt you, do that. In this case, it was my barber. And basically what happened was I was sitting there and my normal barber was cutting my hair and the new barber was sitting right next to him. So he was in earshot, right? My old barber called him over to show him the mistake, and he was like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Without even so much as an apology. And so by this point, I'm sitting there fuming. As I left the barbershop, I was contemplating this the whole time that I was sitting in the chair, just thinking about, am I going to address this dude? And I'm glad that I decided to, because it allowed me not only to express to the person who had wronged me how I was feeling, but it also gave him an opportunity to be reflective, and hopefully that'll keep him from making the same mistake for somebody else in the future. So what is the big takeaway from all this? This is what I want you to do. The next time you feel disappointed, or the next time you feel someone has wronged you, I want you to find comfort in the discomfort. And what I mean by that is I want you to find a sense of peace and a sense of understanding for whatever your problem might be. For me, it was looking at this situation as an opportunity. Not only do I get to go through the process again of regrowing my hair and really identifying with that piece of my life that helped me get so much closer to my identity as a black man, now I get to go through this process again and reconnect with my blackness in a new way. And through that, I can find a new appreciation with an understanding and vision of where I want to go with my hair and how my hair relates to me as a black man. And most importantly, not only do I get to share this journey with my students, and I'm thinking about some really creative ways to do that, but I get to share it with you all as well. So I hope you're excited to watch over the next few videos my hair grow out. It should only take about 6 months, but here's hoping it takes less. That about wraps it up for me. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace.